Alright guys, welcome back, and today we are going to give you a tour of my Minecraft. Now if you guys want a part 2, please like or comment. We'll start off with Keith Stadium. Obviously my stadium. Over here we have the jerseys. We have Eden Hazard, Ronaldo, Mount, which is Mason Mount. We have Militao, and we have Mendy. Over here is the jersey station. We have a beautiful smiley face. We have this, which is where the player walks out. We have the club saying, high risk, high reward. Over here we have the shop, which sells gifts and other stuff, probably food. There is this, which we will talk about here in a second, probably later in the video. Here is the dressing room, very spacious, obviously. Just kidding. It is not very spacious at all, because it was integrated later. I am playing on PS5, if you were wondering. And we have the stadium, which is upstairs. We have the actual, little place that you sit. We have the sponsors. We have the goal and the entire field. Now, this is the rule book. This is the ball we use, and you can just pass it around and shoot it to the goal. Let's actually read the rules, because I forgot what they are. Rules of Minecraft Soccer. Number 1, must be 5 passes before a shot. Offside is a thing, and it is a 6v6 and has 3 bench players. Okay, those are some pretty good rules. I am talking very fast because this is my second attempt at this video. If you go through and outside, we can walk over to the Forever Universe Charity Event Center. This is based off of the one scene in Batman Forever. We have the stage. We have these little statues. We have this place where the visitors are. If you go up here, you can enter a catwalk type place. Now you have all this, and you have the skylights. Yes, I'm in creative. You have the news board, which leads us all the way over here to the Daily Planet, or for legal reasons, the newspaper office. We have the nasty poor people desk, which are on the side. We have the amazing rich people little desk, which is where the chief would sit. And up here we have the high wage workers. I forgot. We have these little things. It looks like a face. I think it's very funny. At the same time, my humor is not very good. It's very dry. Over here, we have this build that my friend made. Now, if we do have a part 2, I would like to have multiplayer. That would be very nice. Comment if you guys want part 2. We're not going to talk about that. We just won't talk about that. If you go out here, we have this little area, and this is the drive-thru. I don't know why the drive-thru is like 1 block thin, but whatever. It expands. Here's also a little area. Now we have the hotel. If I can just get through here. Here's the little check-in area, the little lobby area. I definitely went very overboard with glowstone, but that is a pretty big theme, is I use glowstone a lot. Here's all the rooms. They're all very different from each other. Or not very, just decently different, just enough to give them all different personality. Okay, this one has a second room, I forgot. Yeah, then some of them have second rooms. If I can actually close that door, jeez. You know, they all have different stuff. Now, if we go up here, there's a red carpet because these are decently expensive. If you go down here, that's a pretty big bed, actually. If we go this way, I keep clicking on the signs on accident. Yeah, this one is like probably my favorite room because it just looks so weird. And I like it. If we go up here, this is the expensive room. Lots of glowstone. Very fun. I definitely went overboard with the glowstone in here, but we have a Michelin star kitchen. We have a small bedroom. I'd say it's a decently small bedroom. We have a guest bedroom. Or is this? Yeah, I guess this is the guest bedroom. The guest bedroom looks more expensive than the primary bedroom. If we go out here, here is a balcony. And I also forgot to mention that there is also a balcony right here. So I guess if you were bored, you could just, boom, talk to your neighbor. We also have this Tim Burton-esque, like, bridge, like in Batman. We have the bank. I don't think I gave you guys a traditional look at the bank, but here is the bank. If we go through, there's like all this stuff where obviously you're gonna like check into the bank. Yep. But the cool secret is, if we go right here, this is the main vault. Decently secretive. I'm just kidding. It's terrible. It's like always like the first thing I think usual players that are decently experienced do. They like jump on paintings, trying to see if they can go through them. We have the train station, but we will check that out later. Maybe in a part 2, or maybe in this part. I don't know. We have my beautiful home, but before we get to my absolutely beautiful mansion, we have Greg. I just came up with that name on the fly. I'm pretty happy with that. We have Greg, my personal goat chef. He has made me an egg, it seems. Very nice. Now, if you go to the back, you can actually go inside of Mr. Greg here, which takes you to this part. There's a chest. If we go up, we just won't pay attention to this. This is for a different event I want to do if we have a part 2 or 3. We have a nice bed, some flowers, and then we have this, which is the exact same as that leg. And if you want to hide in here, you can even spy on people. Obviously, you don't have a lot of room to look, but if you wanted to, I guess you could spy on the Nether base. Or the Nether castle, which I will now be taking you guys to. Through here is the Nether castle. Very nice. I really like this one. I really like this build. And we have the Nether portal. Don't mind that. That's for the same event that was in Greg. Let me get up here. If we go over here, you guys can probably see the Death Star. But if we go over here, this is the build I am never going to finish. Because I spent weeks wanting to finish it, but just not feeling motivated. So I named it the Never Finished. This build will be never finished. I will never finish this build, ever. Here is the parkour area. This leads you all the way up to like this little reward area. I'm going to keep that decently secretive. Just to give you guys a little hook for a part 2. Comment if you want a part 2 or like. Now we can get into my house. We have these little garden pools, which, if somebody can help me with this, I don't know what's going on, but whenever I try to place water, it becomes ice. Someone would like to comment telling me how to undo that. I would love them to. We go in here, and here's a carpet. This carpet is pretty nice. I wouldn't say it's a bad carpet at all. We have the dining area. Another dining area, just in case if I feel like I want to do something. Also a storage area. We have a kitchen. Alright, we have my clock. We have my bed and some more kitchen supplies. We have the pickle room. We love the pickle room. If you don't like the pickle room, you're a bum. If we go over here, we have some enchantments, and then we have a very small balcony. We have the guest bedroom, which has some bunk beds. We have my main bedroom, because my favorite color is green. If we go inside the clock, there is nothing in here. We have a mini soccer field. We have my pool, again with the ice thing. I don't know how to get rid of that. We have this little cookout area, and then nothing is right here. We have this racetrack, which is unfinished because it is in the big square, which I wanted to make a nature preserve, but now I don't know what I want to do with it. We have some McDonald's fries and a cheeseburger. We have this redstone little ride here. We also have the caves. I'll go down there. You know, it's a mix of like ores and stuff. And if we go up here, this has like other things. This is a very long tunnel. See if we can get to the end. This is where like the homeless people would live, in the caves. This is the forbidden tunnel. Very dark, very scary. Very, very scary. And then if we go up here, this is just more tunnels. A few like things in case the tunnels are breaking. Just kind of like a build detail rather than anything. We continue. This is also a decently long tunnel. We have just a normal little area. However, the caves, this part of the caves are decently secret because they are underneath of a nuke. So, don't think anyone really wants to live down there. This is obviously a part of the train station, the parkour area. Now we have the countryside area, I like to call, because it's away from the main city. Again, with the ice thing, it's really sucky. I don't like it. We have this little farmer's market area. Again, with the redstone ride. And then we have the countryside homes, which are just very tiny, they're all the same. They all have the same layout. Now, if you just so happen to get banished for doing something bad, you will like find these builds. You have this castle, which has all this stuff in it. Probably my favorite castle build that I've ever done. You have this sky base. And then I think over here, yeah, over here is what happens to people that usually get banished. Most likely die. Very sad. Now, there is another build out here. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this is a unfinished build. It is a maze. I wanted to do like a backrooms kind of thing. And there is also trial chambers under here with a custom warden boss fight. Custom as in I mix the trial chambers with the deep dark, and it's pretty cool looking, the little boss arena that I made. If you go over here, you can find the sketchy part of the main place. It's called Parker's Labor Palace because it is unpaid labor. Oops, maybe I shouldn't have mentioned that. We have this little shop area. We have this TV, which is like an outdoor theater. You can operate the TV from all these. Now if we go over here, we're not going to go in here. I'm going to keep that for like a part 2 or 3. It says, warning, creatures inside. There are creatures inside of my labor palace. Now, if we go over here, I think it should be by the RIP Among Us, which I don't think I ended up mentioning. Yeah, this is the RIP Among Us. If you go out of the Daily Planet, 2nd floor, you can find this. Now, it's behind it somewhere. Right here. And if you hit it with a sword, you can go to the list of waypoints. I'm going to go to the Death Star. Now, this is my personal base, the Death Star. And then, if you go up here, it says like you can just see like mainly the whole map. It's not the entire map, but most of it. If you go up here, this is like this little place where you can overlook. Here's the 2nd floor. It has lava, all that kind of cool stuff. If you go up here, this is my little dueling area where like if you fight, I will sit on my throne and look over here or look this way. My attacking system is here, you just shoot out, I guess. And if we go down, obviously it's the same floors. Oh, hold on. I'll just jump off. We have, obviously, the beacon again. Or not really beacon, it's just a waypoint. And we can go to Keith Stadium. And I think that wraps up the video. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.